Welcome to More For Me with yours truly, Kat Necole. What up, homie? What's going on? Welcome to the studio. You really don't know what day of the week it is in my world, just the day that you watch it. But I'll go ahead and say, Happy Sunday. How you doing? How's your week been? What's going on? Welcome to the show. If this is your first time, it is awesome that you chose to join me and the homies here on the Good Homieship. And if this is not your first time, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I hope that when you came back, you brought a friend. Share the episode. You can do it. You can do it. So, what's going on? You know what I was thinking about today? It became so real for me. This is also a sign that I'm getting old because it seems like old people say stuff like this. I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through, or I'm glad I don't look like what I'm going through. Yet another intense week for your girl. But I still enjoy the privilege to come before you guys and just to chop it up, chop it up, chop it up. What can we get into this week? One of my homies, Robert White, he has shared a nugget with me, really the staff at Freedom Church. He shared a nugget with us, and it was pertaining to something that was shared with him. And so I'm going to give him credit because I don't know who he was pointing to. So it is what it is, right? Somebody gets credit. You can do anything if you lead it well. You can do anything if you lead it well. Mission Impossible. Dun, 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 dun. Lead it well. It gets done. Like Fast and the Furious. They driving cars underneath trucks. And that first episode had me like, what? I got to watch every single thing to follow. And then I'm going to silence my phone because it should already be silent. And you guys probably didn't hear that, but I did. And French looked at me. But you can do anything if you lead it well. Now, when it was shared with me, I'm like, leadership is a very, very critical, essential part of life. You can do anything if you lead it well. Why do I keep saying that? Because I want you to think about it. Process that, chew on that for a minute. Let that stir around in your mind. What is it that has been done around you, and what's the leadership? Let's tangibly look around you. What's been done, and what was the leadership that was necessary, that was required, that you saw, that was actually demonstrated in order for that thing to be accomplished? Now that you're thinking about something that you saw, something that was possible, right? That's exposure to the possibility that things can happen, right? Every week we come and we talk about hope and possibility here on More For Me. So let's go straight for the jugular and think on ourselves. What are the desires of your heart? You like that pregnant pause? That's literally because I want you to take some time and think. You might need to pause the episode right now so that you can literally think on it. What are the desires of your heart? Apparently, I silenced my laptop. Oh. How do you become on your do not disturb, but you still get messages? Riddle me this, Batman. I don't know. But what are the desires of your heart? Make the time to truly think through that. And the reason why I want to encourage you to pause the episode today, whether you're listening or watching on YouTube, literally pause and take a moment. Not that surface level stuff where you've potentially deceived yourself into believing this is something that I want because I'm not bold and courageous enough to really go after or speak or think about or dream that dream that's really on my heart. What are the desires of your heart? What's the more that God has for you? Now, as you get this thing or these things in mind and in heart, if it isn't written, it isn't real, write it down. Write it down somewhere where you can refer back to it. We don't just want to let this blow away in the wind. No. Let's make sure it's tangible. And so if you can do anything, if you lead it well, you now have a thing that you want to do, My next question for you is, how are you leading yourself? While leadership is an essential component of what it is that you want to do, I want you to connect leadership with you. You are a leader for sure. God created us to have dominion, right? You're a leader. You were created to be a leader. You need to lead yourself and/or whatever things around you to get to that destination of more that God has for you, the desires of your heart. How are you leading yourself? Another pregnant pause, because I really want you to consider and think about it. Let's dig a little deeper, and more specifically, I'm going to give you 5 areas that I want you to consider. Hey, how am I leading myself in these areas? Because it's holistic stewardship that we're going to consider, and that stewardship is going to help you progress and journey towards the destination of more that God has for you. Bit by bit, little by little, every small bite counts and it matters. Those 5 areas of stewardship are faith, family, fitness, finances, and friendships. Those are 5 areas of biblical-based stewardship. How are you leading yourself in the area of faith? Fitness. Family. I skipped family. You like that? Family. Finances. And friendships. Now, I'm not here to tell you that your areas of stewardship need to mirror mine, whether it's faith, family, fitness, finances, or friendships. No, that's not what I'm here to do. But I am here to challenge you to think about, how are you stewarding those areas? How are you leading yourself in those areas? You can do anything if you lead it well. God's given you a desire that He's placed on your heart. He has and wants more for you. What will you do to reach that destination? Real simple, short and sweet this week. I was like, did that come out right? Short and sweet this week. You can do anything if you lead it well. What are the desires of your heart, and how are you leading yourself? Leadership is essential, but you must lead you. There are external forces outside of your control. I love to call those the opportunities that we are presented with in life to become a better version of ourselves. We're not going to focus on those external things. Let's focus on you. I'm going to focus on me. You focus on you. Let's lead it well so that we can reach that destination of more that God has for us. Guys, that's all this week. I pray that you literally paused and made the time to really think and ponder, and if necessary, pray about. Come back to this. What are the desires of my heart? And how am I leading in the areas of stewardship? Faith, family, fitness, finances, and friendships. I know God has more for you, but what will we do to reach that destination? Meet me here next week. Same mode, same time, same place. We're going to dig into that 100th episode. Pretty big milestone, if I do say so myself. Thank you guys for tuning in. And until then, remember, God has more for me and God has more for you. Now let's get it. Take care.